everyone, here we are. It's often described as one of the most intimidating venues in world football. Mexico City's Estadio Azteca. I'm Derek Ray, positioned here on the commentary gantry, and alongside me at the microphone is Stuart Robson. And we're very much looking forward to bringing you the final of the North American All-Stars Trophy. It's Gallos Blancos de Querétaro, and they take on the Columbus Crew.
Well, it's been a really good tournament so far, Derek. Let's hope the final can do it justice. The quality of football and entertainment has been excellent. Pre-season games can often be lethargic affairs, but that's not...
Dos Santos! Oh, really commanding goalkeeping. And over comes the corner. And a wonderful diving save to deny the opportunity. Delivering it. And a struggle to get it away properly. Well, able to survive that attacking push. Well, we know how troublesome he can be on the pitch, but what should we expect from him today, Stuart?
Well, Derek, what a performance it was for him last time out. Those 3 goals were absolutely outstanding. But it was his general performance that I admired, and I'm sure we're going to see a lot more of him today.
Zelarayan. Can't miss, surely. Defending by example. Could be troublesome. Artur, excellent use of the ball as they make their way forward. Can they forge ahead? They do! And you've got to say they're good value for the lead.
Well, let's take another look. He's got such quick feet, hasn't he? It's a great turn and shot. What a good goal that is.
Well, the ball is moving once more. How important will that opening goal prove to be? Well, an easy one to cut out, really. Well, the clearance half-hearted. And I think the threat has been averted. And providing width. Plenty of players waiting in the middle. Oh, could be. Well kept out. And the short option preferred. And cutting in from the flank. Superb block. Intercepting it intelligently. Well, they want that equaliser, but their passing remains smooth. And out of play, the pass nearly worked out, but not quite. Yeboah. Zelarayan. Oh, that's a really good run. Couldn't grab hold of it. And the keeper hangs on at the second attempt.
Well, he's done really well, hasn't he? Great stop, and then the reaction.
And a creative look about this. Well, that cross was more than acceptable, but they couldn't fire it home. So a deflection, and they can get ready for the corner kick routine. Played over. Well, nothing untoward happened. Looking confident with the ball at his feet. Very quick thinking there. A fine reading of the situation. Fruitful looking attack. A chance to whip it in. Dangerous looking attack. Oh, a save right out of the top drawer. Super stop. Takes the shot. And up for grabs off the keeper. Able to close down the shot. And the keeper was finally able to claim it.
Well, what a great piece of goalkeeping. Firstly the save, and then the recovery. Brilliant from him.
Racing forward, trying to catch them out. Kevin in position. And a goalkeeper in great form.
And he's just pulled off an absolutely stunning save there. That is brilliant.
And now the delivery. Well, able to survive that attacking push. Lucas Zelarayan. Good movement. Firing it towards goal. There's still danger here. Oh, the goalkeeper got there in the end.
Well, his recovery is brilliant here. So athletic.
Kevin Escamilla. Dos Santos. Oh, that's an interesting pass. Still behind, but the pressure mounting. Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Well, that's just a wonderful save. How did he stop that?
And over it comes. Not quite spot on with that one. Lucas Zelarayan. And there it is, the half-time whistle. The teams are ready to have a go at each other again as the second half commences. Lucas Zelarayan. Went in strongly, decisively. And still a chance. Just cleared away in the nick of time. Artur. Well, sitting deep like this might be a dangerous game. Can he finish? And there it is, the goal they wanted for security. They lead by 2 now. They can breathe that bit more easily.
Well, here's the replay. The little 1-2 starts everything off. And from there, he never looked like missing. That's a lovely goal.
So 2-0 now. He's got the right idea with that pass. Well, a very significant piece of transfer business carried out, and this is now official. We have confirmed it. Presnel Kimpembe has completed his move to Old Trafford.
Well, I think he'll fit in well to their style of play. He's a skillful player, but the move will just bring out the best of him. It's a good signing for both him and the club.
Kökçü. Working away patiently, looking for an opening. Save, but still a chance. Danger averted for now. Promising attack, this. Can he take advantage? Well, it might still work out for them. This might be the perfect counter-attacking opportunity. Promising position, this. Could be. He can't hold on to it. On a time for composure on the ball. Lucas Zelarayan. Dos Santos. A chance maybe from the wide position. And players waiting in the centre. And the problem not completely solved. Well, they can keep possession now. Could be a chance to break here. Oh, beating his opponent with ease. Very clear who got the last touch. So a corner coming up. There has been plenty of limbering up from substitutes. And now both sides will make personnel switches. Well, a short corner here. Has someone to play it to. Well, fantastic reflex action. Well, no luck keeping possession. This might be ideal for the counter. He's found a pocket of space. It needs an accurate cross. Can he get one back? Defending by example. Great block again. It could be up for grabs. Excellent assessment of the situation at the back.
Well, you can tell what the fans think of that decision. They're certain it should have been a penalty.
And flag raised, offside.
Well, that was always going to be offside. He just needed to hold on to the ball that little bit longer.
And time for the change now. Options in the middle. Oh, great attacking play. The end product just wasn't there. Morris. Kökçü. Morris. Lucas Zelarayan. Morris. Kökçü. Could be threatening. It's a neat move. Can he finish this? Oh, a superb save. Well, mopping up defensively. And the counter-attack is on. Options available. Will they profit from this situation? Well, it looked highly promising, but it came to nothing in the end. Yeboah. Morris. Kukçu. Zelarayan. Effective looking pass. Well, in terms of added time, a minimum of 1 minute. Dos Santos. Barreira had a chance to whip it in here. And there goes the final whistle. Winning any pre-season tournament serves as a big morale booster, Stuart.
Well, it certainly does, Derek. It's a good win for them and great preparation for the season ahead. The manager will be pleased with this. He's got a lot of good things to take from this tournament. They've been outstanding.
Yes, laying down a marker with the campaign proper in mind. Absolutely ideal.
Well, it might only be a pre-season tournament, but it's always special to come out on top. And you can see just how happy the players are. Look at those celebrations.
Hello everyone, great to be with you, and this is the scene here in Southern California at Dignity Health Sports Park. I'm your match commentator Derek Ray, and sitting alongside me, the former Arsenal, West Ham and Coventry midfield player Stuart Robson. And the general feeling is we should be in for a spellbinding occasion. It's the United States versus Germany.
Thanks, Derek, as always. This should be a good game. Great atmosphere inside the stadium. We've got two teams full of quality, some interesting matchups, and two coaches that want to play an attractive brand of football. What more could you ask for?
Chance to run at them, applying vigorous pressure. Well, it still could be dangerous. The block from Kimmich. Robbed them. Jesus Ferreira. Oh, lovely ball. Well, the decision is offside, and he's bound to be a bit disappointed.
Well, he's actually made his run before his teammate had control of the ball, and that's why it's offside.
Well, Christian Pulisic, someone who can dominate a game with his play on the ball. Stuart, what do you expect to see from him today?
Well, Derek, over the years he's scored so many goals. It's his ability to come short and then spin in behind defenders at such pace. When the ball's played in behind, nobody catches him, and he often gets 1v1 against the goalkeeper, and we know what the result is.
George Mihailovic. And given away. McKennie. And he's broken free. A truly magnificent start. An early goal in the game. Just what they were hoping to produce.
Well, let's look at this again. The 1- and 2-touch passing is absolutely outstanding to play around the pressure. And then through on goal, he just goes for power and smashes it past the keeper. There's no stopping that. What a great finish.
And so Germany get the ball moving again. Can they find a response here? Now, let's see what they can do here. Pulisic. Dest. Good-looking sequence. And credit is due for that good piece of defending. Karim Adeyemi. Draxler. Good use of advantage by the referee. Great defending. And in the end, no damage done. Well, they've lost possession of the ball. Karim Adeyemi. Weigl. Well, he really read that brilliantly. And Pulisic has it. Could be. Ter Stegen, it's an unbelievable save. But he's gone short with it. It might be. Crucial intervention just then amid impending danger. Adeyemi. Sané has it. And it took a touch on the way through, so a corner here. Going short. And that's gone out of play for what will be a goal kick. George Mihailovic. So almost at half-time, and they are making good use of home advantage. Still a bit of work to do, though. Stuart, your thoughts on what you've seen? Must be! Oh, dealt with by the goalkeeper. Draxler. Can they hit on the break? Well, still searching for the equaliser, but not passing it anxiously. Henrichs. And this is Weigl. Well, closed down straight away. Ferreira. Moving the ball forward with purpose. No worries for the keeper. Benjamin Henrichs. Uzuokai. Now with Kimmich. Julian Weigl. Henrichs. Well, they keep passing away. Draxler. Takes aim. Well, it looked as though it had a chance of going in.
Well, he should make the keeper work there, but you sense a goal is coming.
George Mihailovic. An effective challenge. They were playing fluent football, but then the foul, and now you would anticipate a yellow card. Well, he's gone into the referee's notebook.
And he can't be surprised. That was a poor challenge, you have to say.
Oh, a glorious save by the keeper. And nothing wrong with that free kick either. So, a corner here. And played in by Kimmich. And the whistle is sounded for half-time in this game. Well, he's been the standout for his side so far, don't you think, Stuart?
Well, Derek, he took his goal well and was a constant threat throughout that first half. I thought he showed a lot of skill to get out of tight situations, and he had a real impact on the play.
So the second half underway, with Germany chasing the game. Can they turn this around? Joshua Kimmich. Draxler now. Great effort to keep that one in play. Draxler. They do pass the ball with authority. And a decent save, full credit. And he's fired over the corner. Well, a bit short with the clearance. Oh, blocked it! Pulisic. Jesus Ferreira. Well read to put an end to that attack. Karim Adeyemi. Not the pass he had in mind. Robinson. Adams. Well, the conditions look pretty good for the counter-attack. Djordje Mihailovic. What can they do from here? And the referee blows for a foul. Well, that could be the final warning.
Well, he needs to be careful now. Next foul, and it's a card.
Well, the free kick taken, but saved easily by the keeper. Robin Koch. "30 minutes to go then. Swift ball into the area. This could square the game. Well, that is how to nullify the opposition. Can they hit on the break? All hands on deck. McKennie. Superb block. Will he play it in? Shown inside. And the keeper more than equal to it. Arne Meyer. Well, nicely cut out. Can they trouble the opposition this time? McKennie. Adams. It needs an accurate cross. Superb save.
Well, he should score, of course, but that's a brilliant save.
And the short option preferred. And cleared away. Well, he likes to run at them. And the cross goes in. Well, no problems defensively. This might be the perfect counter-attacking opportunity. Mecha. An incisive pass. Well, no way through.
Well, the hosts have dominated the flow of the game in the last 15 minutes, and you sense another goal is coming. They are really looking to finish it off now.
Space afforded him. Magnificent from Marc-Andre ter Stegen. And time for the change now. They take it short. And he takes it on. He's scored once already and close to making it a double.
Well, every time he gets on the ball, he looks a real danger today.
Well, a short corner here. Djordje Mihailovic. Now veering in field, putting his body on the line. Just 10 minutes to go. Well, they're attacking, but time is the great enemy. Delivered into the area here. Interception to snuff out the danger.
Well, what an atmosphere we've got inside this stadium. These supporters are doing everything they can to get their team over the finish line.
Could play it in. Jesus Ferreira. Germany have it back now. Julian Weigl. The ball with Maya. Mecha. Well, just couldn't keep the ball. Weston McKennie. Well, he could really get at the opposition. McKennie in the right place to cut out the pass. Mecha. Well, adding up all the stoppages, we will have 2 extra minutes. Tyler Adams. And it's with McKennie. Pulisic. The referee blows for full time. It ends at a victory for the home team. No complaints from the fans here.
Well, Derek.
And so the match is... We simply have to focus on this man. He's been in terrific form, as evidenced by 4 goals in 3 games. Stay with us. Not too far from downtown Los Angeles, we're at Dignity Health Sports Park in Southern California. I'm Derek Ray, your match commentator, and alongside providing all the tactical and technical analysis, it's Stuart Robson. And a potentially exciting occasion on the cup front. It's the LA Galaxy, and they take on the Columbus Crew.
Well, Derek, players and fans love a cup competition, and although we're a long way away from the final, both teams will be looking to book their place in the next round, in the hope...
And he's through here. Well, the keeper has outdone himself. Wonderful save. Zelarayan. Oh, he's given us away inexplicably. Real chance. Oh, he's missed the chance to open the scoring.
Well, that would have been a great start to the game, but that's a bad miss.
Well, you can probably see why we're focusing on this fellow as one to watch. Stuart, in particular, what do you expect to see from him?
Well, Derek, I expect him to score again today because he's got 4 goals in the last 3 games. He's looked outstanding when he's been running in behind, and I expect him to cause this defence all sorts of problems today.
Well, they're keeping their opponents moving and guessing. Can he give them the advantage? And there it is! The opening goal, the ideal way to start.
Well, here it is again, and it was never really in doubt, was it? He was always going to score from there.
So the match has restarted, 1-0 here. Opportunity in the wide area. Delivering it into the box. Well, no problems defensively. Looking confident with the ball at his feet. Artur. And a goal! An end-to-end game, and they weren't behind for long.
Well, here it is again, and it's really poor defending. They just don't show enough urgency to get tight or make a block, which is why the ball's ended up in the back of their net.
So back underway, they've levelled it at 1-1 here. And the advantage accrues to the attacking side. Showing patience as well as persistence in the build-up. And out of play, the pass nearly worked out, but not quite. Well, they do like to press whenever they can. Really nice ball. Well, they couldn't quite muster a real threat. Perez now. Ray. Dejan Joveljic. Still passing it around with authority. To jump in front. Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Well, that's just a wonderful save. How did he stop that?
Well, a chance here, perhaps, to invigorate their aerial targets. And now the delivery. Oh, super header, but the goalkeeper was up to the task. Well, they'll try to keep the pressure on in the form of another corner. Delivering it. Well, they can bring it out now. Chance to attack using width. Cabral. Well, possibilities inside the box. Harvey. Could be dangerous. Must take the lead here. Can he put it in? And a goal! Just like that, they're back in front.
Well, here we can see it again. Look at the way he glides past the defender to create space for himself. And he does well to read the flight of the ball, to be fair. Almost just cushions it beyond the goalkeeper, and that seemed to catch him off guard. A really good, controlled finish.
So back underway at 2-1. Tight contest here. Harvey. Might be a chance here. And pushed onto the woodwork. Yeboah. Well, moving the ball impressively here. And the body in the way. The cross is on. Played towards the back post. And a no-nonsense clearance. Well, it's offside, and maybe his game awareness deserted him.
Well, it was really good play out wide, but it counts for nothing, because as you said, Derek, he showed a lack of awareness there.
Using all his defensive acumen to cut it out. But on the cusp of the half-time interval, and it would be wrong to say that they're really enjoying this away day, up to this point anyway, Stuart.
Well, it's certainly been an open game, with chances for both teams. But they must start winning some of those individual battles, particularly in the wide areas, if they're going to get anything out of this.
Well, tremendous block. Is it going to be? Oh, and a wonderful stop. And now we find out it was offside anyway. Well, rather than stop play immediately, the referee waited and now decides on a yellow card. Can they take advantage? It's still alive. Touched onto the woodwork. And so it is, the first half story has been written. Well, truth be told, he's only had a very limited influence on this game, Stuart.
Well, Derek, he has to impose himself on this game. He's been far too quiet so far. If they are to get back into this, he needs...
The teams are ready to have a go at each other again as the second half commences. Kökçü. Moving the ball nicely, trying to carve out the equaliser. Yeboah. Kökçü. Oh, managing to beat him. That's how it looked, but full credit to him for atoning for the error. Action from Major League Soccer to look forward to, live on EA TV. It's the Los Angeles Galaxy up against the Colorado Rapids. Well, the attacking options appear plentiful. An alert piece of defending.
Well, there it is. The hosts haven't had that much of the ball, but that won't bother them because when they win it in deep areas, they've got forward with pace and with numbers. It's been a great counter-attacking display.
Good vision. Can he get onto this? Well, nothing comes of the attack when all is said and done. And possibilities here. Good-looking ball. There could be a chance now. He's managed to get in behind. Brilliant save. Aware of the threat, solving the problem. Oh, he looks threatening. Well, the counter chance looks very real. Well, possibilities in the centre. Well, there's a keeper on song.
Well, how did he stop that? That's just unbelievable.
Who's going to get on the end of it? Well, they can keep possession now. Well, a quick reminder, there's another MLS game for you to look forward to on EA TV. It's the Columbus Crew versus...
Oh, Derek, big chance here.
Oh, terrific save.
Well, you're absolutely right. That's a top-class save. Just look how he reacts.
Well, a corner kick it is. What can they do with this one as they look for inspiration? And taken short. Safe pair of hands, did his job. Pomykal. Failed to keep hold of it. Milos Degenek. Here's Artur. Moving it forward. He takes aim and throwing himself at the ball. And played short. Burgos. Rey. Cabral. 15 minutes left for play. Now a decent position. Well, it looked highly promising, but they got nothing out of it. So approaching the final whistle, and the visitors on course to lose narrowly here. Stuart, what have you made of it?
Well, it's been a tight match, but they haven't done quite enough going forward, in my view.
Oh, Stuart, they could be in here. Late drama here. Level once more. Incredible scenes.
Well, here it is again, and I don't expect goalkeepers to save everything at their near post, but on this occasion, although it's a good strike, he should do better.
Well, back underway here, and they've split the 4 goals between them so far. Well, we're inside the final 10 minutes in this one. Can they nudge in front late on here? And space for the cross. And in the end, he's run out of space. Well, they've been getting the substitute ready, and now they will make the personnel change.
Well, what a final few minutes we have here, and the fans are certainly playing their part. But can they take one of these chances that come their way and win this game?
Araujo. Lucas Zelarayan. Well, they've given him too much space, and still a chance. Well, they can't quite take advantage in the end. Raveloson. Can they create something? No problems grabbing hold of that one. Arthur. Kukçu. They cannot be separated here, and it's on to extra time. Well, back underway here, and it's quite simple. Both teams must steel themselves for 30 extra minutes. Gaston Brugman. Joveljic. Still pushing for the goal that would put them ahead, but not forcing it. But then the one that fails to hit its target. Dejan Joveljic. Well, visionary passing, and a goal! He's put it away, a celebratory moment.
Well, here's the goal again, and it's a great ball to put him through. Good vision to set up the chance, but you do have to ask questions of the keeper. Could he have done better here? I think so. You can't be beaten at your near post like that.
Well, the game has been restarted. 3-2 here. Koulibaly. Gaston Brugman. Moving the ball forward with purpose. And let's see about the cross. Oh, a moment of pure class! Had to catch it perfectly, and didn't he just?
Well, just look at this again. Great technique, perfect contact, and a brilliant finish. Top stuff.
So the current scoreline, 4-2. Yeboah. Kukçu. Yeboah. Could play it in. Can he take the chance? Keeper getting the touch. And cleared away. That's it, half-time in extra time. The second period. Well, underway again, the second period of extra time. Who's going to prevail here? What a shocking pass, really. Araujo. Getting forward. Zelarayan. It's there for him. Well, the post getting in the way there. Joveljic. And possibilities here. Great opportunity. In it goes to rubber stamp it once and for all.
Well, just look at his strength here. He holds off the challenge, he keeps his balance, and he finds the back of the net. It's a wonderful goal.
It's a massive lead, and it's very hard to imagine them losing it now. Zelarayan. On and on he goes. And the cross is very much on. And it might be. What a save. They favoured a short one here. And he takes it on. Oh, marvellous save. Great goalkeeping. And taken short. Will he find the net? And the keeper showing tremendous... And that's it, the final whistle. And the hosts... And a goal! An end-to-end game! And they... The cameras are fixed to one man. 4 goals in 3 games. You can't argue with that. The action is live. Next. Hello everyone, the weather forecasters promised us a very pleasant day for football, and that's exactly what we've got. My name is Derek Ray, and sitting alongside me in the commentary box, providing expert analysis, is Stuart Robson. And excitement in the air because it's opening weekend in MLS. It's the Columbus Crew, and they take on Orlando City.
Well, the atmosphere is incredible inside the stadium, Derek. There's a real sense of optimism amongst the fans about the new season and what it might bring. It's been a long wait, but hopefully we get a great game to kick their campaigns off.
And now they get the ball rolling. Fruitful looking attack. Tremendous challenge. Into the advanced position. Well, nothing comes of the attack when all is said and done. Well, you never quite know who's going to emerge from the shadows and become a match winner, but this man might be a decent shout. What are you expecting to see from him, Stuart?
Well, Derek, goal scorers thrive on confidence, and he's certainly got an abundance of that at the moment. 4 goals.
And that, a piece of goalkeeping you're going to see again and again and again. And over it comes. Not away completely. Well, it came to nothing in the end. Kukçu. Decent progress with the ball at his feet. Plenty of players waiting in the middle. Gives it a go. And blocked for now. Keen to take it short here. Well, cleared away, but at the expense of a corner. Short corner it is. Can they forge ahead? No, chance missed.
And a big chance at that, Derek. He should have put them in the driving seat there.
Under real pressure defensively. Will they pay the price? Great defending here. Still could be dangerous.
Well, the crowd are willing them to score here. They've created so many chances.
And how about the short corner? Marvellous anticipation. Could be dangerous. And diving to thwart him. They favoured a short one here. Well, oh, wonderful save!
Well, he reacts so quickly there. That's a great save.
And a short corner, let's see. Crossing possibilities. Through ball attempted, but completely overhit. And collected tidily. He had plenty to think about. Yeboah. Lucas Zelarayan. A creative look about this, but quick thinking defensively. This might be ideal for the counter. Tremendous ball played through. And there is the opening goal. Well, arguably against the run of play, they've been second best up to this point, but they have the lead.
Well, here it is again, and the pace in which they break forward is devastating. It's so hard to defend against, and the movement is good, making for a comfortable finish. It's a really great goal.
1-0 then. And they continue to advance, and a lot of options here. Now possibilities in the centre. Well, not on the target. The keeper seemed to have it covered.
Well, he did seem to have it covered, but it's not a bad effort, though. He really did strike it well. Well, the visitors, as you can see, haven't enjoyed the majority of possession, but what they've done with it has been really good, and they'll be happy with the way the game is being played at the moment. They love to play on the counter-attack.
Zelarayan. Kökçü. Might be onto something with that ball. Well, goal kick, just as it was looking promising. It's with Pereira. Cara. Chance to cross. Can he put it away? Tremendous defending to stonewall him. Zelarayan. It's with Pereira. Can they trouble the opposition this time? And making sure nothing untoward. Really sound goalkeeping.
Well, that had to be a goal, didn't it? What a stop that is.
Well, a corner kick it is. Let's see if they can put this to good use as they try to add to their advantage. And they could face difficulties here. Flag raised for offside. Kökçü. Arthur. Well, they want that equaliser, but the passing remains smooth. Oh, but they've lost it now. The referee has decided that 2 additional minutes are in order. And Gonzalez has it. Crossing opportunity. Gives it a go. Oh, the crossbar is still reverberating. A concession of a corner here. And over it comes. Still not clear. Excellent challenge. So the whistle then. We're at the halfway stage in this match. The two teams have switched around and are ready now for the second half. And the pass, a good one. Now Gonzalez. Superb block on the back of the ball from the flank. Arthur. Well, they're on the scent of something positive. Arthur. Oh, he's given the ball away unnecessarily. And breaking at pace with menace. And it looked like open road for them, but up a dead end. A reminder, you can join us for MLS action on EA TV. It's the Columbus Crew up against the San Jose Earthquakes. Well, they continue their push for the equaliser, but definitely not forcing it. And just missing the target.
Well, they're at least making chances. Now they need to be more clinical.
Torres with it. And scope for them to produce something exciting. Oh, moving it nicely. Is it going to be? Oh, it's in! A two-goal cushion now, and the lead fully merited.
Well, here it is again, and it's a superbly weighted through ball to break that defensive line. And the finish is clinical. He just makes it look so easy, doesn't he?
So 2-0 now. The attack continues. They're making considerable progress. Lucas Zelarayan. Just knocking it around, looking to carve out a chance. Arthur. Kukju. Lucas Zelarayan. Well, a shame that he couldn't find the target from there. Action from Major League Soccer to look forward to, live on EA TV. It's Orlando City facing Atlanta United.
That should be a tasty encounter. Plenty of quality in those two sides. Certainly one to enjoy.
And still dangerous. Using his physical strength to make sure he doesn't lose the ball. Promising attack, this. Options in the middle. And he'll take efforts like that all day long. Arthur. A very good tackle. And he takes it on. Straight forward for the keeper. It looks promising. Well, possibilities inside the box. It's a perfect challenge. Racing forward, trying to catch them out. So a corner kick it'll be, following the deflection. And it is substitution time at this juncture. Not just from one side, but from both. And now the delivery. It's not a particularly good corner there. Getting in there to intercept. Chance to finish. In it goes to rubber stamp it once and for all.
Well, as you can see, it was a fairly simple finish in the end, but you still have to be in the right place, keep your composure and finish it off, and that's exactly what he did.
Substitution time it is here. Well, if there were any lingering doubts about the outcome, surely they now have been removed. How can he take them on and beat them? Yeboah. It might be on for them. Body on the line. And a good-looking ball. Dangerous-looking attack. Gives it a go. And that, a piece of goalkeeping you're going to see again and again and again. And time for the change now. Who can he pick out? Superb save.
Well, he should score, of course, but that's a brilliant save.
Now sending it in. Is he going to score? A smart stop here. Corner once more. Playing it in. Well, full marks to him for that header, but the goalkeeper did his job. Another corner. Can he deliver it with accuracy? And still dangerous. Well, a time for composure on the ball. Carrizo. Morris. Lucas Zelarayan. Yeboah. Zelarayan. Oh, a good diving save. Short corner taken. Shot attempted. And the goalkeeper has outdone himself with that save. Now, how about the short corner? Gives it a go. Able to get a body in the way. And that is the end of the game. It goes into the history books as a home defeat.
Well, Derek, they've definitely started off on the wrong foot, haven't they? It's so vital that they now bounce back next week. They can't afford to start the season with back-to-back losses.
I think it's accurate to say, Stuart, that this man was the light bringer for his side.
Well, what more could you ask for? His build-up play was clever, his movement was dynamic, and he scored a couple of goals. What a player he is.
And making sure nothing... And welcome to a game that really should have pulses racing. Every reason to believe this will be enthralling. I'm Derek Ray, and I'm joined here on the gantry for commentary by Stuart Robson. And very much looking forward to bringing you live action from MLS. It's the San Jose Earthquakes, and they take on the Columbus Crew.
Thanks, Derek. Well, often we talk about the tactics, the individual players that are missing, but so often it's the mentality of the players that is key to winning any football game. Which of these teams has the right attitude today is the big question.
And a chance to whip it in here. Lopez. Well, it's a really poor challenge. Now, what's the referee going to do about it? So we have an early booking here to report, Stuart.
Yeah, and I think the referee's absolutely right. He's just making it clear to all the players out there, he's not going to take any messing about here.
So for the Columbus Crew, not the best of experiences last time out when they lost against Orlando City. How might this one go, Stuart?
Well, that 3-0 home loss certainly posed some questions. Today they need a reaction, and I think we'll see one. If they start the game on the front foot and score an early goal...
And just narrowly wide in the end. Well, you never quite know who's going to dominate a game in advance, but I think you can maybe make an argument for this fellow, Stuart. What do you think we'll see from him today?
Well, for me, Derek, his greatest attribute is his ability to combine with teammates, particularly in tight areas, in and around the box, clever little 1-2s, little passes round the corner. He's the player that could be key to breaking down this defence.
Well, the danger is still there. And in the end, no damage done. Artur Yeboah. He's got space. Cross blocked. And a good take under duress there. Ibobisi. It looks promising. And a good-looking ball. Well, it didn't happen for them in attack. Kukçu. Well, he could run onto it here. And he thwarted the attack with a masterful tackle. Not much defensive cover there on the flank. Will he play it in? And now Lopez. And cuts inside. A really top-notch piece of defending. And the press is on. Artur Zelarayan. Still level here, but the pressure escalating. It could be up for grabs. Well, good defending, clattered out of there.
Well, I still don't know how he kept that out, Derek. It's a fantastic save to keep it all square.
Can they get in behind them? Can they forge ahead? Well, they would have done had it not been for the keeper.
Well, they should be ahead now. Yes, it was a good save, Derek, but he should score from there.
Elects to go short. Firing it towards goal. And collected tidily. He had plenty to think about. Well, play stopped. It is a free kick. Remedi. It's with Fuentes. Ewell. Getting in there to intercept. Well, no let up, plenty of pressure. Zelarayan. Yoyeboa. Lucas Zelarayan. Gives it a go. What a save.
Well, what a brilliant save that was. I can't believe he's kept that one out.
They could nudge in front, and he's outdone himself. Wonderful save there. Racing forward, trying to catch them out. Oh, good vision. Oh, but he's done brilliantly to cut it out. Into the advanced position. Still passing it around with authority. And denied by the keeper. Impressive. And he did well to cut it out. Might be able to set up the chance. That's all they can conjure for now. An incisive pass. And the keeper got there.
Well, they've been frustrated for quite a while now, but these fans have suddenly come to life.
Who can they pick out? What an important piece of defending. And with that, the first half draws to a close. Well, truth be told, he's only had a very limited influence on this game, Stuart.
Well, as the touch map shows us, he hasn't...
The teams are ready to have a go at each other again as the second half commences. Lucas Zelarayan. Lovely work to get past his man. This looks promising. And possession given away. And breaking at pace with menace. Can they take advantage of the situation? An attack full of promise. Well, possibilities in the centre. And the cross not sufficiently well played in. Sound piece of goalkeeping. A good effective pressure high up the pitch. Carrizo. Well, this is the home of live football, and we have more action from Major League Soccer coming up on EA TV. It's the San Jose Earthquakes up against the Houston Dynamo.
Well, the fixtures are coming thick and fast. It should be a good game, that. Hopefully, I've not just given it the commentator's curse.
Well, high marks for that pass. Can he finish? Oh, brilliant goalkeeping. Closing down well. Kukçu. Oh, beating his opponent with ease. A goal! On the back of sustained pressure. Now they deservedly hold the advantage.
Well, here's the replay. Watch how he goes past his man with such ease, and it's just a change of pace. And he makes no mistake with the finish. He showed a lot of composure there.
So the match has restarted. 1-0 here. Fuentes. Now, let's see what they can... Real chance! They just couldn't stay in front. And now, this match is all square.
Well, here's the goal again, and it's a really nice ball to put him through. The vision to set up the chance is outstanding, and his movement's so clever. Once he gets onto it, there's only one thought in his head. Smash it as hard as possible. What a good goal.
So underway again here on the back of that leveller. As clean as a whistle, that challenge. Well, that's how to break the spirit of the attacker. Arthur. Action from Major League Soccer to look forward to, live on EA TV. It's the Columbus Crew versus DC United.
Well, that should be a really good game between two entertaining teams in a great stadium.
Can they do something positive on the counter-attack? This looks more than decent. And the cross goes in. Well, still an issue here. And problem solved for now. Well, couldn't quite find his teammate. And threading it forward. Oh, moving it nicely. Can they forge ahead? And putting his body on the line. Well, couldn't bend his run, and the flag went up.
Substitution for second.
And with play stopped, they will make the change now. Milos Degenek. Kukcu. And into the last 15 minutes of action. Eric Remedi. Being egged on by the fans. Could be! And it's 2 for him today. A masterful performance. The defenders unable to stop it.
Well, here's the replay, and he shows great awareness to play this through ball, while the movement in the box is equal to it. It's such good timing. What a goal.
Well, a dramatic moment near the end, and that might well be the decider. And into an attacking position. It's not too late for them. Lucas Zelarayan going about his defensive business with a minimum of fuss. Well, the counter chance looks very real. All hands on deck. And he takes it on. Oh, a smart save. And that keeps them in with a chance.
Well, there's still a bit of time left. Can this inspire them to go and get the equaliser?
Played over. And foiled by the post. Oh, my goodness! He's caught that so well! A goal of the highest class. Fantastic technique.
Well, just look at this. He's so bright in the box. He's first to the ball and then a decent finish. It's a good bit of play.
So the ball is moving again. We've been treated to 4 goals. 3-1 the score. comes down to the final 5 minutes. An attack full of promise. Must score! Well, fantastic reflex action from the goalkeeper. Zelarayan. Well, they no longer have the ball. Remedi. Excellent assessment of the situation at the back. Oh, and that challenge carried with it quite the element of risk. Now, what's the referee going to do next? Well, now, that changes things just a little bit, Stuart.
Well, it does, but he can't complain, can he? That's a sending off all day long.
Araujo. Well, they need to get tighter. And that is going to be that. Well, a tale of woe in terms of the scoreline as far as the visitors are concerned here.
Well, Derek, I thought it was a subpar performance from them.
Can they get in behind them? Hello everyone, the weather forecasters promised us a very pleasant day for football, and that's exactly what we've got. I'm Derek Ray, and keeping me company in the commentary box today is, of course, Stuart Robson. And coming up for you is live action from Major League Soccer. It's the Columbus Crew, And they take on DC United.
Well,
You can't really tackle like that and expect to get away with it. Booking to come, you would think. We're going to see the first yellow card of the game. The referee not standing on ceremony.
well, he's under pressure now. It's a long time to be on a booking.
Oh, moving it nicely. And space to cross it. And he takes on the shot. Flinging himself at it, the keeper. Well, they fancy a short one. Turning inside. Where's he going to go? Still a chance. Well, he stumped it out of there without much fuss.
Well, what a chance that was to take the lead. But you have to give the goalkeeper credit. What a brilliant save that was.
Well, what a stop that was. Short corner taken. It comes to absolutely nothing. So for the Columbus crew, it didn't really go to plan last time out. They lost against the San Jose Earthquakes. How do you think this one will go, Stuart?
Well, I think the 3-1 scoreline was a fair reflection of the game. Today they need a reaction, and I think we'll see one. If they start the game on the front foot and score an early goal, they could win this comfortably.
They just missed that little bit of attacking spark. Goalkeeper might jump in front. Terrific save. Kukçu. Well, they have the ball once more. Kukçu. And out of play, the pass nearly worked out, but not quite. Zelarayan. Might be able to get in behind the defence. Now, he could be in hot water here, having already been booked. Well, the referee has made it clear, another challenge like that, and he'll be off. It'll be a second yellow card.
Well, he's got away with that one. If I was the coach, I'd be taking him off now.
Oh, great technique and accuracy, but the keeper able to turn it away. A stunning stop. Going short. Carrizo. Yoyaboa. Teammates in the middle. Not away completely. An attack full of promise. Here's Artur. Can he take advantage? Well, there is the opening goal. The pressure finally telling, and they get their due reward.
Well, he puts it away really well, as you can see, but you'd expect him to score from that range, but they all count.
So the match has restarted, 1-0 here. Oh, no stopping him. Patient build-up at the moment. Speculative effort. And the keeper stretching to deny him. So the corner played into the box. Well, a disappointing effort, making the keeper's life a bit too easy. Arthur. Lucas Zelarayan. Kukçu. Well, half-time coming up shortly and the home side on top. Stuart, interested to get your critique.
Well, they've worked hard and played well to be in front here, but they now need to keep their focus as we approach half-time.
Lucas Zelarayan. Has a go. Well, diving magnificently to make sure he got there. Well, the short corner routine. Carrizo. How can he take them on and beat them? A chance to whip it in. Well read to put an end to that attack. It might be on for them. Can he convert? And denied by the keeper. Impressive. And over it comes. Well, not cleared away completely. This could level it. Yoyaboa. Arthur. Accurate pass upon accurate pass. Well, taking into account all the stoppages, 2 minutes to be added on. Russell Canouse. Well, that's a well-timed pass. Well, there is a very alert goalkeeper for you. Well, the managers will now deliver their half-time team talks. We're at the end of 45 minutes in this game. This man will get most of the... The two teams have switched around and are ready now for the second half. And Smith. Well, they keep working away, looking for an opening. Bad pass. They're really pressing their opponents. Racing forward, trying to catch them out. Can they take advantage of the situation? Well, that break looked so promising, but nothing coming from it. High quality defending. Action from Major League Soccer to look forward to, live on EA TV. It's the
Oh, Derek, this is a big moment here.
Oh, tight offside decision, but the flag does go up. Oh, he looks threatening. And a goal! Cause for celebrations again. 2 in front.
Well, here it is again. He goes past his marker so easily with just a drop of the shoulder, and then the finish is fairly simple in the end. That's a good goal.
So 2-0 now. Intercepting it intelligently, using his strength to shield the ball. And that pass could be troublesome. And danger still. In it goes! At the second time of asking, and the keeper feels hung out to dry.
Well, as you can see, the first save is a good one, but they can't react quickly enough to the second ball. The keeper's a bit unlucky, really.
So the ball is rolling again. 2-1 the score. What's going to happen next? Kukçu. Yeboah. Arthur.
Congratulations to today's lucky fan of the match.
Every pass hitting its target.
Please come to guest relations to claim your
But just like that, possession changes hands. Oh, big chance! Well, the keeper was called upon and delivered.
Well, he's so good in those 1v1 moments, and he's proved it yet again.
Well, he could give it away. Throw-ins given. Substitution time it is. Will he play it in? Not quite the clearance they were hoping for. Well, threat over for now. Well, a quick reminder, there's another MLS game for you to look forward to on EA TV. It's DC United, and they take on Toronto FC. Moving the ball effectively. It's a nice-looking ball. And a struggle to get it away properly. Brad Smith. And the pass not finding its target. Morris. Well, we have 20 minutes left in this game. And after that fantastic effort, it's gone out for a throw-in. Won it back. Going well. And teammates to play it to. Well, the clearance. And a chance to level it. Magnificent stuff. And quite the comeback from 2 goals down.
Well, when you see this again, the defending just isn't good enough. The clearance doesn't get enough height on it, doesn't get enough distance on it, and suddenly the ball's being played back into their danger area, and they don't reorganise themselves, and that's why the ball's in the back of their net.
15 minutes left for play. Lucas Zelarayan. Miloš Degenek. Zelarayan. Now, what can they do from here? Kukçu. Can he give them the lead? And that's fantastic goalkeeping to get across and deal with the danger.
Well, just listen to these fans. They're urging their team to score here and take the lead.
And deciding to go short with this one. Can he convert? And he smacks it against the crossbar.
Well, I thought that was in, Derek. He struck it so sweetly, plenty of power. Can't come much closer than that.
Nahar. Well, there to intercept. Still pushing for what could be a winner. Well, foul play, says the referee. He's played it short here. Now he must favour the cross. And it wasn't a great pass, was it? Setting off perhaps a little bit too much here. Zelarayan. A good and fair challenge. He's going to have a go here. Well, it turned out to be fairly routine for the keeper in the end. We are going to have 2 additional minutes. Still pushing for a winner. Must take the lead here. And they do. And with so little time left, that will surely be decisive. Astonishing drama.
Well, here it is again, and the way they've been playing, that was always going to happen. They've certainly been piling on the pressure here.
And there it is, the final whistle, and the fans will be leaving the stadium with smiles on their faces.
Well, Derek, they didn't dominate the game by any means today, but overall they had the better of the chances and just about deserved their win.
But it just seems in this game, he's been a step ahead of his opponents in every way, Stuart.
Well, what more could you ask for? His build-up play was clever, his movement was dynamic, and he scored a couple of goals. What a player he is.
Here's Artur. Can he take advantage? Well, there is the opening goal. The pressure finally telling, and they get their due reward. And the keeper stretching to deny him. And denied by the keeper. Impressive. Oh, he looks threatening. And a goal! Cause for celebrations again. 2 in front. And that pass could be troublesome. In it goes! At the second time of asking, and the keeper feels hung out to dry. Hi everyone, it is an absolutely splendid day for football and we're looking forward to the game. I'm Derek Ray on the commentary gantry, and sharing duties with me today, Stuart Robson. And it's all about action from MLS. It's the Columbus Crew, and they face the New England Revolution.
Thanks, Derek. Well, often we talk about the tactics, the individual players that are missing, but so often it's the mentality of the players that is key to winning any football game. Which of these teams has the right attitude today is the big question.
Well, you never quite know who's going to dominate a game in advance, but I think you can maybe make an argument for this fellow, Stuart. What do you think we'll see from him today?
Well, Derek, in the last game, he was absolutely outstanding. It wasn't just the 2 goals that he scored, but it was his general play, his link-up play, his ability to run beyond defenders, his ability on the ball to create. I think we're going to see more of the same today.
Could be troublesome. That is a very fine challenge in difficult circumstances.
Well, the fans are certainly having their say. Just listen to them. They thought that was a penalty.
Not a good pass. Traustason. And Carles Gil. Useful looking position, you've got to say. It has to be. Well, getting in the way. Superb save. Can someone get on the end of this? Not too fussy and clear. In it goes! That will do nicely for starters. First goal of the game.
Well, when you see this again, the defending just isn't good enough. The clearance doesn't get enough height on it, doesn't get enough distance on it, and suddenly the ball's being played back into their danger area, and they don't reorganise themselves, and that's why the ball's in the back of their net.
And back underway, 1-0 it is. The attack continues, they're making considerable progress. Pulls it back. Chance for him to get in behind, maybe. Well, the goalkeeper in charge of the situation. Playing it in. Well, not the best clearance. It certainly wasn't a clean tackle, and the referee has got to book him, I think. Well, it was apparently a bookable offence.
Well, no debate over that one. It's a yellow card all day long.
Yeboah. The cross is on. It looks promising. In with a chance. Oh, tremendous block. Promising looking ball. Into the advanced position. Well, nothing comes of it. It looked promising. This might be the perfect counter-attacking opportunity. Really nice ball. Well, he couldn't keep himself onside.
Well, he just delayed the pass, didn't he? That was a great opportunity.
Carles Gil. Kaptoum. Crossing opportunity. It's still there for him. Cuts it back. And a wonderful diving save to deny the opportunity. And now the delivery. Oh, super header, but the goalkeeper was up to the task. Arthur. Zelarayan. It might be. Well, it's ended up being, quite frankly, easy for the keeper.
Well, he should be hitting the back of the net. That's a poor effort. As you can see, the visitors have had much less of the ball, but they've certainly shown an ability to counter-attack when they win it back. I expect more of the same. I think it's been a really good performance from them so far.
Plenty of options. A foul it most certainly was. Free kick given. The delivery towards the back post. Oh, tremendous goal! Technical excellence to finish that one off. Wonderful to have that in your repertoire.
Well, here's the replay, and it all starts off with that cross into the box, just begging for a teammate to get on the end of it. And then what a strike, the lovely half volley. It's so difficult to keep these down. This is a very tidy finish.
So 2-0 now. Committed challenge. And scope for them to produce something exciting. And attempting the through ball. Oh, the crossbar is still reverberating. And denied again. Could be troublesome. Capable of so much better from that position.
Well, I still can't believe that didn't go in. So unlucky not to score there. Cracking effort, you have to say.
Lucas Zelarayan. It should be. And he read it really well. Fine save.
Well, these fans can sense an opportunity here. They need to make the most of this corner.
And not hitting it with the accuracy he was hoping for.
Well, he took a chance there, and he probably regrets it now. That was the wrong decision.
Kaptoum. Polster. And intercepting it. Definitely look as though they want to make this move count. But ultimately up a culvert. It's there for him. Well, flinging himself at the ball. Trying to pick out a teammate. Well, they're going to be very cross with themselves because that was a wasted opportunity. Well, if you're wondering about added time, 2 minutes it'll be. Kökçü. And the flag does go up. Must have been close. Well, the managers will now deliver their half-time team talks. We're at the end of 45 minutes in this game. As anticipated, plenty of talking points so far. And now the second half is underway. Traustason. Superb effort to keep it in. Unable to keep the ball that time. Yeboah. And he's in. And there it is! Still life left in this game, and they have the momentum now.
Well, just look at how poor the defending is here. But I have to say, it's still a very tidy finish. He looked really assured there.
So the ball is rolling again. 2-1 the scoreline.
Lucas Zelaya.
Kessler. Polster. Kaptoum. Matt Polster. And the cross is very much on. And it crossed the touchline, so a throw in here. Carrizo. Artur. Action from Major League Soccer to come here on EA TV. It's the Columbus Crew, and they take on the Philadelphia Union.
I like the look of that game. The atmosphere is always good inside that stadium, and two very good teams.
Could be a chance to break here. And a goal! They're going to take some stopping now. Two in front here.
Well, here it is again, and the pace in which they break forward is devastating. It's so hard to defend against, but you do have to ask questions of the keeper. Could he have done better here? I think so. You can't be beaten at your near post like that.
So back underway at 3-1. 30 minutes left for play. Yeboah. Well, potential danger. It needs an accurate cross. Zelarayan. Defensive Brazilians to shut them down. And just looking ahead to MLS action on EA TV Live. It's the New England Revolution, and they take on the... It has to be! And the referee's verdict is penalty kick. Well, he's also showing him the yellow card.
Yeah, he had to make the challenge, but it was always going to be risky, and so it proved.
This to get back into it. And a timely penalty save. Keen to take it short here. Has a go. And he's certainly in the mood for his second.
Well, he's certainly looking a threat. He looks so sharp today.
Taken short. Can they cover up? Was an important piece of defending. Oh, he squandered the chance, and he knows it.
Well, it wouldn't have counted anyway. He was offside, but nonetheless, that was a poor attempt.
Good vision. Can he get onto this? Surely! And what a magical save it was! Who's going to get on the end of it? Not the best clearance. Well, they survived the attack. Just 20 minutes remaining now. Good-looking ball. There could be a chance now. He knew he had to make the tackle, and did. Miguel Trauco. Difficult to stop him. Miguel Trauco. This looks promising. Can he finish? Determined defending. Oh, tremendous goal! Technical excellence to finish that one off. Wonderful to have that in your repertoire.
Well, here it is again. He hits this so sweetly, doesn't he? That's a brilliant goal from a top-class player.
Not too much defending going on in the grand scheme of things. 4-1. The referee's letting it go as they keep the ball. Cutting in, what can he do from this position? So the final whistle almost upon us, and this is not exactly what the home fans had in mind when they arrived at the ground today, Stuart.
Well, where do I start? They've been totally outplayed in all areas of the pitch, but it's their defending that's really been poor today. No structure, too open, not enough desire, and a lack of urgency. This is a worrying performance.
Can he find the net? A goal! And I'll tell you what, on this sort of form, very few would lay a glove on them.
Well, let's see this again. This is counter-attacking football at its very best. And then the shot could not be hit any better. Struck with such venom. Great goal.
A glut of goals. 5-1 it is. Bodies forward and the break looks on. Can they keep it going? Could cross it in here. And crossing towards the far post. Oh, but claimed by the goalkeeper. Yeboah. Zelarayan. And he did so well to move across and deal with the danger. Let's see about the delivery. And under pressure, not on the target. And there it is, the final whistle. Not what the home fans were hoping for before a ball was kicked today. Defeat for them.
You're absolutely right, Derek. While the result is poor, the display was even worse. They never got to grips with the opposition. They were second best in every facet of the game. They need to do a lot of improving before the next time out.
His performance in this particular game will have impressed many people, Stuart.
Well, he did everything today. His energy, skill and movement was...
Can someone get on the end of this?
No. Okay, I'll stay still.